Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Met. Today, we're going to be talking about the Many Faces of Chard. Chardonnay is the best-known white grape of Burgundy. It is grown and ripened everywhere in the world, from Australia to Northern California to the Russian River Valley of California to France to Israel, Chile, Argentina, everywhere in the world. The interesting thing about Chardonnay is that the grape itself does not have a very strong flavor. It's actually quite neutral, so it responds very well to barrel fermentation. And the winemaker, she has a great deal of influence on how the wine tastes. There's a number of aromas of apple, pear, and peach, citrus, grapefruit, pineapple, and even banana. And if you recall back from our champagne and sparkling class, champagne is the predominant grape of sparkling wines around the world as well. So what I don't want you to do is think that Chardonnay fits in the box and that all wines that have Chardonnay in it have to taste the same. Let me give you an example. If you take this decoy chard, which is similar to a number of chards that are grown from California, it's gone through a second fermentation. It sticks to the glass, a bit of viscosity. Has a good deal of oak that comes off of it. It's still somewhat clean, but round, and some people would even say fatty. I'd say it's just delicious. And that's typical of a California type chard. Now we could pour another Chardonnay from France. A Chardonnay like this one has no barrel fermentation. Very crisp. You get the apple aroma. You get a little citrus. Crisp, clean, very refreshing. A wine like this Grand Village, or another one that we might have here from France, would pair very well with some of our lighter dishes, such as our Faroe Island salmon, or even maybe our chicken saltimbocca, which is not necessarily a lighter dish, but what these French wines would give you is the ability to enjoy the wine and the food itself. The Chardonnay wouldn't necessarily overpower the food that you're about to eat. Whereas some of the California Chardonnays that are more typical of what many people in this area think is a Chardonnay, ones that are buttery and strong, those wines, while they could be paired with food, are also probably better enjoyed by themselves, especially with friends on the back porch. I hope you've learned a little bit about Chardonnay today. We have a number of different choices for you here down at the Met, anything from Australia to California to France and all the way down to Argentina. Please join us next week as we have a Many Faces of Chard special flight. So just in case you're not sure what type of Chardonnay you might enjoy, you can come down to our bar and ask one of the bartenders for a Many Faces of Chard flight, where we can give you one that's one that's buttery, one that's crisp, and one that's more citrusy. So you could figure out what kind of wine, what kind of Chardonnay best fits your palate. Until next week, here's to enjoying wine and wasting time